something else besides Fortnite. Like, let's go. Hold on, be right back. I gotta go pee.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life. Assignment for Texas in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, last year he had an ERA of about 3.5. Very consistent. Really, he kept his ball club in the game every time he took the mound.
Grounded to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there's 2 down. Lorenzo Cain will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And Eric, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, you don't want to feel like you're playing catch-up one game into the season. So getting that win in front of the big crowd was a good, positive start to the season. Now they just need to carry that over into game 2.
Quintana into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2-3 go the Mariners. It's the Mariners nothing. Rangers coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Patrick Corbin gets the starting nod for the M's. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember last year he had an ERA under 4. Very solid, very dependable.
Center fielder,
Dexter Fowler will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Lined hard toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Bryce Harper takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. On the move now is Fowler, taken high and deep to right. Gutierrez looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. So that long ball has taken him 1 away from the century mark in home runs for his career. Not a major milestone, but a pretty impressive number nonetheless.
Yeah, good for him. He's really shown some solid power so far in his career, and he's about to reach a milestone that quite a few major league hitters never reach.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead. Freddie Freeman is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, you don't want to dwell too much on one loss, and we know how long the road is ahead of them, but sure, they'd like to have that game back, no doubt about it. Nevertheless, all you can do is put it behind you and move on.
To short, hit hard. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him. But he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Franklin Gutierrez will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him.
Hello.
into the seats as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-2. In other Rangers news,
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Game number 3 of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. Justin Aquavito starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's making his big league debut here on the mound. He's going to have a lot of adrenaline. He's going to have a lot of nerves. He's going to have to be able to contain all of that so he can go out and be effective. It's going to be tough to do, and that may be his biggest challenge all game long.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
And that's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour. If he throws a changeup for a strike here, that guy's got no chance.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And there's something he just may well remember for quite a while. His first big league punch-out. I'm sure he's hoping it'll be the first of many, many more.
And you hear a lot of pitching coaches talking about pitchers letting their defense do the work. But the truth is, if you want to stick around in the big leagues, you're going to have to take matters into your own hands every once in a while, too. In this day and age, you have to be able to strike guys out if you want to be successful.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Lorenzo Cain gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Lorenzo Cain.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phil Hughes, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better year this season.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. Freddie Freeman will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Coming to the plate now, Juan Perez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Bryce Harper has just clubbed a milestone home run. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, it's obviously not easy hitting home runs, Matt. That's why the best power guys are so popular. I suspect this one feels a little extra special, but I'm sure he'll keep things in perspective. He's not a threat to any record just yet.
Kyle Schwarber is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. This is pulled into right, and this is down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit.
And it may be time to go to yellow alert now. That's 5 straight hits off him here in the very first inning. He still hasn't gotten an out yet. Looks like they're just sitting back and teeing off on him.
Hughes comes set. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Dexter Fowler will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First offering on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. Simmons onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Franklin Gutierrez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Well, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound. His guy's got him a 4 spot to work with in the first inning, so you got to figure he's going to be out there pounding the strike zone.
And Gutierrez comes up empty there, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Martin Prado is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Will Myers is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Barely able to make it here with 2 men out. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Hank Conger will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Catcher, Hank.
Hughes gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Boy, the hits just keep on coming here. You see the highlighted column right there. That's 6 against him already, and we're just in the second inning.
Lee Furillo will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting.
Francisco Lindor will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it. Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again at the Hearts.
A step on the bag for one. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. So a nice day for baseball here in Texas as we welcome you back to Globe Life Park, the home of the Rangers. Andrelton Simmons will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. On the ground to third. Backhanded. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Omar.
Striding into the box, Omar Infante, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Fowler moving to his left. 2 down. Gary Sanchez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mariners are... Freddie Freeman digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Hughes is ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Right side. LeMahieu's got it and taken in out there for the first out.
The batter.
At the plate, Juan Perez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, and the Rangers have made this a 5-0 ball game. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0. Gutierrez sprinting after it. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And that's off the left field wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Boy, just another great swing right there, and he's had a few of them in this series. He gets a good pitch to hit, and he's right on it. And he drives this one off the wall for an easy double, and it might be time for them to let somebody else beat you for a change.
Lifted in the air to center. Kane is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center
In
fielder,
now,
24.
Dexter Fowler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Gutierrez puts it right on the money. He is out. DJ LeMahieu will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, you've got to come up with something, even if it's just one run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a rather easy first out. Jackie Bradley Jr. is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Lorenzo Cain digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, look, if I'm calling the game, I would have gone right back outside and see if you could get him to go after another pitch out there.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the bases empty.
I smell another changeup coming here before too long.
Could even be right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Felix Dubron is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Line drive to left. Oh, and this goes right past him. He's around first on his way to second now.
Well, the sun is definitely out, and it is a factor, but boy, that's a ball he should have had. You've got to shield that sun with your glove, use glasses, flip downs, anything, but you got to catch that baseball.
Standing in now, Lee Furillo hit hard towards center. That's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Drilled right back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, a double play. Freddie Freeman will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty. Franklin Gutierrez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Martin Prado comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Will Myers stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced. And we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hit down the third base line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
And after going strikeout to start the inning, it looked like he was on his way to an easy 1-2-3. After the base hit there, he's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
Andrelton Simmons stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Juan Perez stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both the left-hander and the right-hander start to throw. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kane moves over. 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Kyle Schwarber will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here's his swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as they push this lead up to 9 now.
The designated hitter, number
Nick
9.
Castellanos now.
Castellanos.
Shot back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, 1 pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Hank Conger. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It is now 9-0. Omar Infante will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
The batter, number 9.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for Seattle. They're looking up at it. Lee Furillo gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Second baseman, Lee Furillo.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it. A quick out number 1.
Now batting,
Francisco Lindor comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about doing that again. Let's see if he can get something started right here.
And this is down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit.
Well, a lot of switch hitters like to use the whole field, and this guy's no different. He just sprays this thing the other way, and he's got himself a 1-out single.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit by Freeman as this one's in the air to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman as this lead got even wider. This is line to left. Bradley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
Gutierrez on the move. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot down the line in right. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Hey, here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gutierrez ranging back. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Nick Castellanos now. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos as this lead got even wider. Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Dexter
Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to. Welcome back to Arlington. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Tap foul at home plate. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting,
Franklin Gutierrez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Harper, still going back. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
now batting,
Martin
third
Prado
baseman,
ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, strikeout last time, and it's been a tough series for him so far. Let's see if we can make a little bit of an adjustment here in this at-bat.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired.
it's time.
Marin Jose Alvarez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Digging in the switch hitter, Hank Conger. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The batter, number 14,
Lee
second baseman,
Perillo strides
Lee
in, grounded out
Perillo.
his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Nobody out, runner on first. Line toward right center. Cain is right there, 1 down.
Now batting,
At the plate, Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Freddie Freeman will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And he'll make it back to third safely and be content just to advance the 90 feet. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And they will tag him out in a rundown, and that is Bonehead City right there. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So a good bounce back. Will Myers will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Well, right now, that fastball's been so good, he really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitches. Another good heater there.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Another one sent foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Omar Infante will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike one.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ball game, and that's why he's on top.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. That misses 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit.
Catcher.
Gary Sanchez will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Juan Perez digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bradley has a beat on this one. One pitch, one away.
Up next for the Rangers, right fielder.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Bryce Harper. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't...
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here. Nick Castellanos now. Ranging back is Bradley. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Dexter Fowler will step in. A ground out victim as last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Bradley ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Up next for the Rangers.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there and left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his...
Here's Hank Conger. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Kane going back. He's there, but he clanks it off his glove. The runner from second crosses the plate. Lee Furillo digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Hit high and deep to straight. Gutierrez. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And how about that? Lee Perillo has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. DJ LeMahieu will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far. So, quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Harper is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. 2 down here in the 9th.
Up next for Seattle.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
MLB The Show's coverage of Thursday night baseball brings us to Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Gio Gonzalez gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, remember last year he had an ERA under 4. Very solid, very dependable.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Yeah, you know, you have to be careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Gonzalez comes set. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air out to left field. There to take it now is Jennings as he match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, these guys arguably have the most.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Well, now you start to wonder if he's a little unnerved by that 2-run homer. He comes right back and leaves this one in the middle of the zone, and his first inning troubles continue.
Kyle Schwarber will take his first cuts now. Currently second in the American League in home runs. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is over. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on. Justin Aquavito will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, guys, real exciting for him in his last start. Recorded his first big league win. They gave him the ball after the game. We'll see if he can get number 2 here.
Brandon Crawford is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, I think you really have to limit the strikeouts in this game. Don't have any wasted plate appearances, and we know that's easier said than done. But you also have to have your 3, 4, 5 hitters step up in this one somehow.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third,
J.D. Martinez gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball on the inside corner.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Angels are gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Nick Castellanos makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Gonzalez is ready. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. High and deep to left center field. Jennings going back, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0. Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jennings has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Francisco Lindor will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and there were two down. Dexter Fowler strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, the hits just keep on coming here. You see the highlighted column right there. That's 6 against them already, and we're just in the second inning.
On the move now is Fowler, and here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they pile on. It's now 6-0. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally. Edwin Encarnacion will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. The Brewers beat the visiting Red Sox 6-2.
From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And a moment now to have a look at Jeff Bannister's Texas Rangers. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, hopefully with the wind blowing out, you're not going to see too many guys in that lineup with their eyes too big thinking, oh my gosh, I'm just going to hit it out there into that wind. Stay focused, but if you get something up in the zone, drill it.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Batting third,
Juan Perez steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And, you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
On to Lind, and it's a double play.
Batting fourth,
Bryce Harper gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
Swing and a line drive, but